bother with that one. I'm going to put this device on too. I've got the look. We've got that right. There we go. Solid. I know. Good to see you, Em. I'm just sorting out my chat settings on here. Oi, oi, oi. All messages. There we go. Oh, we have Kit in too. Hi, Kit. You say everyone like there's more than just me and Noah here right now. You're nice and early, Kit. Good to see you, Em. That's always nice to see someone from the YouTube family coming into the stream nice and early. Sometimes I end up having to wait half an hour or more before one of the family comes in, and I'm just stuck with loads of randoms the whole time. Don't mind the randoms. Hey, EK's in. Thank you, EK. What is going on with this? That's weird. Oh, it's just because it's doing something like that. I've made sure I have my other device there. I've put you a bit further back so you can actually see the board a little bit. And I can probably just adjust the table. There we go. So you see me and the game. But the screen's so far away I can't see the chat. So then have my second one. I could put it up there, I guess, but I'm already looking down for the game. So yeah, sorry, EK. I was talking before you came up in the chat, but obviously you're here too, part of the YouTube family. All but one of the OGs, really. You were one of the originals from the reboot of my channel. You've been here since I started the reboot, and you're always in here hitting the hearts for me, which I really appreciate. The boys, yeah, still at Mum's. They'll be going to their grandparents on Friday. The grandparents are going to have them for one extra day. They're going to have them until Monday instead of Sunday. So you'll have to wait to see them for one extra day. The plan had been for Louise to come and for me to have a long weekend with her, but now it's just going to be a long weekend of getting stuff done around the van and a bit of editing. I want to get my next video up and sorted, ready for basically the Wednesday. Alright, no worries, EK. We've got Jarikin from Poland, Warsaw. Hi, good to have you in. You find me just getting ready to play the game. I'll deal myself out free. Pop the stack there, I say. And we're going to start with Bandido on the hard setting. In the what is the middle of like this, and you being able to see, I guess. Sparker's in. Hi, Sparker. Good to see you. I was thinking about you today. I'm trying to figure out when on earth we should be doing our camp together. Well, that's an interesting start. I should lay these out. I learnt this last time. If I lay out the ones that I've got, I'll do them over here so that you guys can see them. About there. There we go. So those are the ones that we're working with. Ooh, yeah, I'll just put the stack here to the side. That makes some sense. There we go. If we do like that, then you can see everything that's going on thereabouts. Nice. We've got a what's up from... Wow. How do I say that? Are we just saying MIW, or is that a... is there a way to say that? Whew. Well, welcome anyway. Good to have you in. All right, what we're going to do... I want to use up this weird one, if I can. I'm going to just do something strange with it. I'll probably do that with it, I think. We've got a C. That's a useful one to get cracking right on the start. We're just going to put that right there. We're going to close that one off. So now we've got a single over here and some together. That's a pretty solid start, actually. You never know, I might get an easy one and finally win one on stream. Because I've yet to actually make any of these count so far. I'm going to use that one up there. Okay. Should we make some corners? I think so. Well, do you know what I'll do? I'll make a corner there and one ready for a C. I think that's worthwhile. Hey, EK's back. That was quick. Don't know that I want to use that one right now. I am going to use that one. A corner. That works out well. Put that one there. Oh, no, that wouldn't have worked. That's the mirror image of what we needed. I'm going to put that one there. So now we just have 1, 2, 3. So we've got the 6 down to 3. That's a really solid start. Yeah, another game of Bandido. I'll ignore your typo there. A text message from YouTube. That's strange. Do you mean like a reply to a comment? Is that what you mean? We've got Elvis. Elvis is in the house. TF, you doing, bro? I'm playing a game of Bandido and talking to my YouTube family, who you're welcome to be part of if you want to come in regularly. Oh, I'm taking a card. I shouldn't be taking a card. I should be taking one of these. Distracted by the chat. I could make a corner. I think that might be a bad move with what I've got. Let me just see how a corner would work. It wouldn't work that well, but I could do this. That won't do a huge amount of damage. It just separates things out a bit, but that's okay. Yeah, then I'll use that corner to bring that back around towards there. What have we got in here? Thank you, EK. Thank you for the support. Yeah, to be honest, the Bandido is just something for me to do while I wait for people to chat. I'm much more interested in chatting to you guys on the chat and seeing how everyone is. And I haven't asked that yet. How is everybody? How has everyone's day been? How did school go today, EK? And was work all right now? Oh, we got Stephanie in. Did I have dinner? Yes, I did. Today was a really tough day though. It started off wet again and I was trying to catch up on the work from yesterday, which I failed to do miserably. So I was rushing around and I decided to have like lunch on the fly and swap my lunch and dinner around. So what I did was on the drive from Wootton to Stevenage, which is where I am now, because I had to basically switch areas halfway through the day because I finished what I did yesterday and then started over here. I had to detour because I essentially went, I think it's the 421 to the Black Cat roundabout, if anybody's heard of that, and then down the A1. But the Black Cat's got a lot of work going on, so I was forced on a detour up north to St Neots, and they have a Burger King there. And I was like, it's my birthday. This will save time because I can eat while I'm driving. I'm gonna stop and get myself a burger from Burger King. Why not? So I had that for dinner at lunchtime. And then when I got back to the van, when I finished work, and I literally parked where I did my last job, and the next one's down the road. I just had some crumpets, which I was going to have for lunch. So yeah, all sorted. And I've had some cake, the rest of my birthday cake that Louise got me. Let's have a little look. We've got some, we've got Taff in. Hi Taff. So how are you, Stephanie, and how are you, Taff? And everybody else. I did ask, I said to everybody before that, so... yes, Taff, I'm nice and early today. I'm knackered. I'm absolutely shattered. I have not been getting enough sleep, so I'm trying to get to bed early. Ready for a big day of work tomorrow, because Friday's going to be a day off. Yeah, it's just going to be a really wet one. So I'm going to have the whole day off. Talking of which, Noah, and I'll let Tim know this later on as well, if you want a lift from the station instead of having to walk around tomorrow, I'm happy to do that because it's going to be really wet. I think that I can probably make that work. It might be tricky, so because I'm going to be doing a bit of, but if you come early enough, then it won't be a problem. So yeah, we'll talk about it later. RZ, I'm talking like an American. RZ is how British would say that. Do you know your neighbours? I have no idea who my neighbours are because I'm basically parked on a random road that I've never parked in this spot before ever, like in terms of overnight. But I'm in a van, so my neighbours change all of the time. Did you say Witten? Not Witten, Wootton. It's a place near Bedford. Oh, you live in Huntingdon? Oh yeah, I've been up to Huntingdon a couple of times. That's just up the A1. Yeah. EK feeling better. That's good. Yes, hopefully tomorrow will be better, Stephanie. But have you told me about your day yet? I didn't see if you responded. No, come on, tell me about your day, Stephanie. Taff saying I was playing a game and lost, so I came to YouTube. That's fair play. Let's hope I win this one. The Black Cat Roundabout is mental at the moment. It is, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. And to be fair, hopefully they're going to be improving it. It does look like they're actually going to do some level of improvement. I mean, if some of the roundabouts they've done here in Bedford of anything to go, well, that's not in Bedfordshire actually, is it? I think that's that. Is it in Bedfordshire that? Or is that like crossed over into somewhere else, like Cambridgeshire? I'm not sure. But in Bedfordshire, just every time they've done a roundabout lately, it's been useless. To the point where, if you know Clophill at all, the locals dubbed that the white elephant roundabout, and actually stuck a stuffed white elephant on the roundabout. And I'm so tempted to do a stealth camp on there just to give it some use, because it's the most useless roundabout. They put so much money into rebuilding this thing and did nothing. And what they did do was probably worse than it was before. It's just mental. Just in Bedfordshire, fair play, fair play. I'll trust you on that. Toshif, or Toshif? How am I saying it? Toshif. I'm going to go with Toshif. Is that correct? Hopefully it is. Hi, back from the UK. My day was busy, says Stephanie, at home. That's fair play. It's the home can be a very busy place. Right, I'm going to go for that and make another corner up here, because I can close this one with this closer. I'm just hoping to get something that will work here. Denied. Now we have a bit of a problem. I might get stuffed here if I don't get the right card out, because well, actually, no, tell a lie. If I do this, I prolong this actually, but I've got to be careful, because yeah, if I close this up, I have to have a corner. So I've got to wait till I get a corner to close it up. I'm just going to use that. I'm going to use another one. Just treading water here, literally, just hoping for a corner. We get the corner, and it goes down to a single. Might be worth doing that. Let's throw that down and hope for another single closer. That's not useful. However, I can kind of bring things together. I can use that one now to close that, and I've got two together in a good format. Oh, now the single comes. If I'd closed that, the single would have come, and I'd have closed that one too. It would have been done. How gutted. Oh, we've got some questions. Sorry, I've been missing the chat. So Clophill has a church built backwards, I believe. It's a big Halloween stop. Really? Oh, I wish I'd known that a few weeks back. I'd have done that for the Stealth Camping Alliance Halloween challenge. I'm going to lock that in my brain, ready for next year, because guaranteed the Stealth Camping Alliance will do a Halloween Stealth Camp challenge next year, and I'm going to be on that one. I'm going to be finding that backwards church. That's going to be a wicked one for them. They're like that. When are the boys back? They're going to be back on Monday. They're going to have a little bit of a longer weekend with their parents. I guess you weren't here when I was telling people that, but they normally come. I normally grab them on the Sunday, but I've given them an extra day at their grandparents so that I have a slightly longer weekend. Toshif asking, what do you do, sir? Well, I'm a window cleaner for my main job, but on here I'm just a conduit for everyone to have a chat and, yeah, just mingle and hopefully have a nice evening before they get off to bed or whatever they're doing for the end of their day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this one down and then see if we can't get lucky on the next pull, but I don't think we will somehow. No. Yeah. Well, there's no danger just to take this one out of the board, because I can use that T one on this. Yeah, that looks like that's what's happening. Although, yeah, I'm going to use the T. This is where everything's going to start flying open, isn't it? Yeah, now I get all the bad ones. Because, whoa, we could have done if I'd have just took the risk. But it was a huge risk. Yeah, but it actually wouldn't have been a risk. I could have just closed one, seen what would come out. Nah, see, tired brain, didn't think this through. That's all right, EK. You in and out whenever you like. You don't have to tell us when you're leaving and coming back. I mean, I suppose if I start talking to you and not here, it'd be a bit weird. But I had like 4 hours sleep last night, and I'm still going strong. Mate. Yeah, I've had about 4 hours sleep for the last like 3 weeks. Like it's just, I've just got to somehow get like more sleep. It's getting a bit crazy, and that's the wrong card. Right, I'm going to go with that. That does the least amount. Now we've got 2 sets of 2. I think I like that one more. I'm going to go with it there. Okay. We go there. We're just opening new paths now, which is a bit annoying. I think we'll do that. I'm going to have to shift all this over a little bit. There we go. Now we've got the space to continue. There we have it. Put the ones I'm using here so you guys can see. That's not a bad one, is it? We need a corner. I will get that one around there. That's good. Is that useful? We are back down to 3, which is good. It's manageable. Doesn't look like there's any more chat. That's all right. What do we do? What do we do? I think I'll make a corner and a single over here because we've got something that works with a corner. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay. Well, we might as well close one of these. I'm going to close that one. Oh, we can close another one. Do we go for it? Leaving that one is going to be pretty risky though. Sort of. Do you know what? We'll go for it this time. I'm not going to miss the opportunity. We'll hope to get the right piece to close that off. No. Denied. Okay. So let's have a little look what we're going to do with this. It's going to turn our 1 into 3, but we're still pretty good now. All 3 are close together. So that's better than we were a couple of minutes ago. Okay. I like the look of that. That's still 3 then. And they're now linking in quite well. We've got a single closer for there. If I was to put that there, that could be useful. I'm going to go with that. We have one like that. I'm going to do the thing where I do the right move first, which is that one, in hopes that if we can get one of the C's out, we'll be good. That's what we kind of need. I realise I'm off the screen a little bit with this now. These are the ones that I'm using here. Put the deck there. That's a painful pull. What can I do with this? I can put that there, but that's risky. I'm going to need a corner here. It's about, I suppose I can do that one. Yeah, I don't like that much anymore either, but I think that's my best move for safety wise. Let's see what happens. I like that. It's a shame it's not the other way around because I could have connected those up, but we'll go there. That's what we can really do. You're having a glass of red almost the end of your work week. Oh yeah, because you're on your 3-day week, aren't you? Yeah, nice. Looking forward to games on Friday. Yeah, it's going to be good, man. I'm looking forward to it as well. I've got plans for some nice food. I'm gonna take the Barbie over to Biggleswade, and although it's going to be wet, I figure I can get a canopy over it. I'll put like my tarp or something up, Can't do it underneath the solar panel because that'll blacken the solar panel. But we'll get it doing. I don't like being over here with this lot. Oh wait, what's that over here? That's supposed to be over here. That's when I've moved it. I've not done it quite that well. It's not too bad. There's actually space there, so I'm not in major danger. Oh, we've got to do that, haven't we? Now we've got it down to 2, but we need 2 single closers or some way to get them together. But instead we're just going to have pieces that blow this wide open. I'm going to do that. Cool accent from TS777. Thank you very much. I'm running off the board. It's time to move this thing a little bit. Let's get it to about here. What have I done there? That seems like I went a bit wrong. Oh, no, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That one goes up there. That one goes there. That's going to go there like that. That belongs there and there. And then those 3 belong there. Those 2 there. Those there. Those ones there. There we have it. Now we've got more space again. Just about. Mark asking, brother, why are you so intelligent? I don't know, good genes, I guess. No, wait, I'm not wearing jeans. I'm not intelligent. Right, what do I do with this? This is brutal, but if I do that, actually, that creates a corner and something I can put that on if I need to, but I could even get a C-cut. Oh, see, that's way better for that. Do that now. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's a corner, which is highly usable. I can put that there. That kind of, yeah, that's worthwhile. That turns 2 into 1. Now we're back down to 3, but it's going to go up again. This is annoying. I'm going to put that there. Oh, we got, oh. So now's the time to think about this. If I just use this here, if I get lucky and pull a single closer, we're finished. If I don't, then I've got to lay one of these or whatever I get out, and it's going to blow that up. What do we think, chat? Take the risk and close this, or do I play something a bit clever and maybe put this one there instead? Because what I could do here is I could turn that into a corner and have the potential close there later. What do we think, chat? Go big or go clever? Lil Toilet asking, do I know any cramping rules? I take it that's a joke from my name of the channel, which is quite funny. I'll take you literally on that, and I do, which is that when you get a cramp, straighten that muscle out quick before it takes hold. I've had enough cramps in my life to know that's the rule of cramps. And also, if you're getting cramps, it's either too much or too little electrolytes. Weirdly, also, which electrolytes you have too much or too little of dictates where you get the cramps. So, for instance, if you have not enough magnesium, then you can get foot cramps. It's quite hard to get too much magnesium, so it's likely you'd have too little. And there you go, you didn't expect some actual facts about cramps, did you? And there's more chat. Mark giving it the big laugh. Well, no one's speaking up, so I'm gonna have to do this one on my own. I'm gonna go clever. I'm gonna say, let's do something clever with this and see if we can't give ourselves more options. Okay, I like that, because then we can turn that 2 into it or that two into a single like there. And we still have the option to close these two, and then we just two other singles basically. Ooh, not so clever anymore, he says. Well, I'm going to play something somewhere else now. So now this is used as a bit of a delaying tactic to see what else I can get. Or we have a straight. That's useful. A straight piece. That is not a commentary on its sexual orientation. Just that it's one long straight bit. We have bad cards again. I have a bad feeling about this one. We got all the single closers early and we've used loads of them up. I don't know if there are any left. Oh man, we used both of those. No, there's 3 of those in fact. So that means there's probably 3 of these. 1, 2. So there's probably 1 more of the left-hand closers. I think we had the straight closer there. We've probably got 1 more of those. So there might be 2 more single halfway closing things. Ooh, excuse me. I told you I was tired. I can see we've got a lot of new people in, so don't forget, hit that thumbs up, and if you can subscribe for me, that'd be absolutely excellent and well appreciated as a birthday gift, because it is my birthday today. Let's see, where we're going to go with this. I don't like a lot of these options, I'll be honest. Problem is, if I go here, there's very few that are going to work here, but I think I'm going to have to go with it, just see what happens. Oh, that wasn't great. I'll put that there. This is not good. I've opened up loads of pathways. It was kind of inevitable though with these. I just don't think this is going to happen somehow. I think we've had both the C pieces, have we? Yeah, 1 here and 1 there, so we don't have any more of those. Luckily though, we've had that piece which just sits on the edge here. And now we've got 2 close by. I'll utilise this one, I think, to just go there. This is not cool at all. So I think the next thing to do is that. Oh, it's just really asking a lot of me here. I'm going to put that one there. Now we're going to be off the edge for sure. I'm going to put that one there, but I actually don't think we're going to make that work somehow. I'm going to put that one there. We're really hoping for a corner piece here. It's not going well. Can't put that one there. Oh, dearie, 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 dearie me. I'm going to have to go with this corner piece here. Turn it into a single. Didn't really like that at all. Well, that's useful. That's a really nice piece for right now. Can you still see what I'm doing over here? Well, it's a little bit off the grid, so to speak, but we'll get in there. I can see that I'm a little bit. Let's make sure that's on. Yeah, that's pretty on. There you go. We're literally working right off the edge of the table here, and I cannot be bothered to move this thing again. Oh no! Have you got? You're allergic to cats as well, then, EK? That's same as me. You can't be rubbing your eye after touching a cat when you've got the allergy. Yeah, that you'll not be a happy person for a while now. Oh, Unglued Jude says, happy birthday, man. Hope it's a good one. And the rest are even better. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's gone a bit. There's a lot of this suddenly just gone absolutely nuts on me now. It's open up. I'm basically going to have to put a close over here. I'm hoping somehow, and I'm probably going to have to do one over here, but if I can somehow get these joined up together without creating new pathways, I don't think that's possible with these pieces, and I've got very few cards left. I've got a feeling Bandido's going to do me again. Also, I've got this one over here that I've kind of forgotten about. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 more single closes, if that. I need to make these things fit together. I'm going to do that. Bring these over here. I don't know if the right piece is even available for that now. be honest, I've lost track of what pieces are left. We have a single closer. I'm just going to use it up. It would go here, so I'm just going to lay it on top of that and call that the close. We'll swing that one back around and try to get around to here. Not happy about that one. Not happy at all. I think I'm going to put that one down there. Join them up. This is just nuts. So we have a closer. I'll use it over here. I honestly think that's it for the closers. Oh, dear me. That doesn't really work that well for me. I'm just going to put that there. Oh, now that piece comes. That would have been... I know it wouldn't have been the right piece. It would have been the wrong way around. Okay. And it's the wrong way around for here as well, which is a bit gutting. It won't really do the job. If I was to put it there, does that give me anything? No. Do that. Doesn't help. No, I'm basically stuffed here, I think. If I did that, I'm really just asking for trouble. I think we're a bit done on this. There's just no way I can close these now. Shocking. Yeah, last piece. I've been done again. On my birthday of all days. Oh, disappointing. Disappointing. I will get one of these on stream at some point. I've never known it to be this difficult to win a Bandido. This is ridiculous. Ever since I started streaming these, it's just nuts. We've got Silent Damsel in. Hi, Silent Damsel. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, man. I'm not sure about that, though. I'll give you a half thank you. No, I'm definitely getting old. Oh, Man and Moon in with the happy birthday, too. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Looks like Man and the Moon might be becoming part of our YouTube family. That would be excellent. I always really notice when someone comes back into the chat for a second or third time, and makes me like really happy to see people returning. And obviously the hope is they'll come back often enough that I can count them as part of my YouTube family, which is kind of the point of this whole thing, really. It's not just about me streaming and making videos and stuff. It's about creating a community, really. That's the main hope of all this, really. Which is why I did the whole let's do a year's worth of daily streams and see what we can do with it. I don't know if I've actually got that straight. There we go. Nice. You can probably raise that up a little bit. There we go. Nice. So we've got new people, and I should ask, how's everyone's who's just joined? How's your day been? Mine's been slow and difficult because I've been too tired, but I hope everyone else has had better. Rock fan saying TC, great stream. Monopoly is a good game to play with kids, learn about money and how to count. That is absolutely true, and me and the boys love playing that. I'll show you actually. I've got my big drawer of games here, and somewhere over the other side, if I can fish it out, I've got a few other ones as well. I was thinking, like, I was given this backgammon by Louise, and I was thinking if I can relearn the rules at some point, maybe we can play that on stream. I'm sure that one of you would like to join in and be in charge of the other player, essentially. I figured that would work. One of you could be the other player. But look, this is my Monopoly board. It's this is older than the boys by a long way. I got this when I was a teenager on a trip to France, and the board's actually like got metal in it. So these little pieces here, and the houses are all, so you've got like the pieces that like that you move with, and then the hotels and the houses, they're all magnetic. Then you've got the tiny cash piles. We've even got the tiny little dice and all the cards. And I tell you, this thing is old. Pretty sure we've got all the pieces still. We have all the properties for sure, all the cards. I'm pretty sure we have all the cash. It's hard to say for sure if we have all the cash. Maybe a note or two's got missing over time. And I'm pretty sure we have all the houses and all the hotels. We even have the rule book, which is just crazy. The only damage really is because it's been folded back and forth so many times, we've had to put a bit of sellotape on the joins just to strengthen them. And the stickiness from it's obviously a Velcro fastener, which doesn't really work anymore because the stickiness has gone. I need to actually stick that down. But that's our Monopoly board, as someone mentioned it. I thought I'd show that off. I'm sure some of you might have seen that before. I think I've shown it off before, but obviously there's a lot of new people to the YouTube family and haven't seen my channel before. It's a bit of a weird thing on YouTube actually when I'm sort of growing the channel, and you get like new people arriving who have all the same questions that everyone else already has. And so you end up having to go over the same old ground again and again, which is why I'm often mentioning that I'm a van lifer and things like that, because I'm aware that the new people in the stream who just we're up to 16 people now, which is quite high for what is essentially just me playing some board games and chatting to people. That's quite a high count for the day. We get a lot higher from driving for some reason. Everyone likes that nighttime driving on the motorway, and I don't know why. I don't know if everyone's waiting for me to like come across an incident or have one myself. I don't really know. Eco saying, I don't think I'm allergic to cats. I've never been tested for it. Well, if you touch a cat and like stroke it, and then you touch your eyes and you get all itchy or anything and you sneeze in, that's an allergy to cats, my friends. That's as simple as that. Oh, Silent Damsel saying, I can't stay long, sorry. Got another family on Twitch and Discord. We're having a memorial tonight for one of the community members. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Silent Damsel. I am. That's unhappy news. But yeah, you know, head off whenever you've got to, and I hope you have a well. It's not going to be a nice evening, but I hope it goes well. EK said, I get the same reaction when I touch the dog and then my eyes. Yeah, me too. I have an allergy to dogs and cats. Turns out pigs as well. They're kind of related. I think there might be some other furry animals in there that I have the allergy to as well, but it's like a mild thing. So it's because you're not eating it and then swelling up your throat or anything. But I do find that if I'm in a room with a cat or a dog for a very long period of time, there are some dogs that are hypoallergenic and I don't get the reaction to, but there's definitely most of them that make it happen. And yeah, basically it's definitely if I touch my face, I'll get the itchy eyes and they get really bad. They kind of like just water. If I'm in the room with them for a long time, I can start to sneeze. It's basically having a bit of hay fever. It can sort of go one way or the other a little bit. But yeah, it's not pleasant. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Sorry I can't stay. Take care, family. Catch up soon. That's okay, Silent Damsel. You take care of yourself too, and hope to see you soon. Thanks for popping in for as long as you did. And to be honest, we're cutting this short now anyway. So thanks very much for being here. Yeah, and thanks to everyone else as well. I can see our counts up. I don't think that's all my YouTube family. So anyone who isn't part of that family yet, make sure you're subscribed and you come back regularly enough and you can be part of the family too. I'd love that. But yeah, for now, I'm going to say goodbye to everyone, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm going to head to bed real quick and actually get some sleep. Oh, before I go, just answer a quick question from Lumpit Crumpet, saying, what do you do on live? I do all sorts of things. So I'll go out camping. Sometimes it's a full camp. Other times, like with friends and stuff, or with my boys. Sometimes it's just a bit of like a campfire with some cooking. Sometimes I'm just harvesting some firewood in the woods. Other times I'm playing board games. Sometimes it's just a chat, and we just watch the fire together and have a chit chat. All sorts of things really, just whatever life brings, because I'm a van lifer and I'm an outdoorsy kind of person and I like my board games. So whatever comes to mind, I do on stream. If you had any ideas of something you want to see doing, you can always chime in with a few ideas as well. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Oh, cheers. I appreciate the sub. Yeah, so see you everyone, and yeah, thanks again for coming by, and to all my YouTube family, lots of love. But for now, have fun.